My name is Juju. Welcome to the Juju Shelf. I am a newbie booktuber, so I'm going to do the newbie book tag to share my love of reading, to track my own books, and I also wanted to just share the books that I'm reading. Like, I don't have that many friends that are have read or are reading the books I'm reading right now, and I would love to just have a community to discuss that. And I've seen so many great booktubers discussing the books that they've read, and I just really am excited to have that type of community. Next question: what are some fun, unique things you can bring to BookTube? Well, I think that the funnest thing I can bring is, or the most exciting thing for me I can bring, is the fact that I actually haven't read very many diverse books. Most of the characters haven't looked like me, and I'm really excited to explore that. So personally, my goal for 2025 is to read books only by authors of color, and just to explore that genre, not genre, but then just explore the whole world and different genres as well. So I haven't read very many historical fiction books. I don't think I've actually read any historical fiction books, so I want to dip my toe in that. I have read a lot of romance books, and I love supernatural romance books, especially ones with vampires in it or supernatural creatures. So I definitely want to continue that, but I want to expand my palette. So I am less interested in like horror-ish things and thrillers. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. I may try some of those, but we'll see. I'm not gonna close myself off completely to that, but being terrified isn't appealing to me. So we'll see how that goes. But all these other genres I definitely want to explore. So let's see. Why do you love reading? I love reading because I love the stories. I love going on the adventure and reading others' perspectives and experiencing that other perspective. So it's always made me really happy to do that. And you cracking open a book is like you go into a completely different world, and I really enjoy that. What book series got you into reading? Well, when I was young, I started reading all the Harlequin Quinn books. And that's how I got into reading. Like, I was like, ooh, let me read this. So I read those. When I was even younger than that, I do remember reading like, I think they're called Adventure Time books, where you make a choice in the book. I really loved those books when I was younger as well. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? How do you edit videos, and what's the best editing software that you would recommend? That's exactly what I would ask the booktubers. And let's see. What challenges do you think starting a BookTube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Consistency. So I have other hobbies. I love junk journaling, if you know what that is. I've realized quite quickly that editing videos actually takes a lot more time than I thought it would be. So that will be the challenge. It's not making the video that's a challenge, it's the editing of the video. So once I get past that hurdle, I think it'll be easier for me to do. When did you start reading? I really got into reading like when I was like 12 or 13. And what kind of books do you like to read? It's a pretty broad range at this point, right? So I'm not closed off to anything except for, like I said, the thriller and the horror. That might be something I'll try like next year around October or something. But that's not something that I have to read, and I'll never and have never had any interest in reading like Stephen King books. Not gonna do it. So that is basically it in a nutshell. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any book recommendations, please let me know those as well. I am looking forward to going on this journey with you, seeing where it goes. Have a great day.